Hey guys, we are back for another beer tasting of a fellow brewer's beer. And today, hopefully you can see that, I am going to be trying a clone of this beer here, the Stass Tripel Karmeliet. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cool looking label. And this beer kindly comes to me from Stass at Stass Brewing. Clocking in at 8.5%, so thank you very much for the Stass. I've enjoyed, Stass sent me 3 beers and this is the last one. I enjoyed the other 2, the Vida Dolce, the Sweet Life, and the Dogma Wee Heavy. They're both very nice beers, so I'm sure this beer is going to be just as good. So I hope you guys are all keeping well. Let's crack this open, get it into the glass, and Stass has given me some notes on the beer as well. So thank you very much for that, Stass. A nice little hiss. I think this is bottle conditioned, so we'll be nice and careful when we pour it up. Sorry, it's a bit windy, so I'll try and keep the notes from blowing away. Oh yeah, see a bit of sediment there, so we'll leave that in the bottom. Ooh, fantastic colour on there. Beautiful burnt orange. My first thoughts when I poured it is I actually had one of these last night, and it's got a very, very similar sort of deep burnt orange colour to the supercharger. But we know it's going to be a completely different animal. So yeah, as I said, poured up a beautiful colour. Not much of a head on there, which could be down to the ABV, the 8.5%. But yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. I think it's fairly clear. Just quite a bit of condensation just from the humidity outside forming on the glass. So I'll tell you a little bit about the beer. So the brewery that brews the original beer, Stass Brewery, was founded in 1791, and I noticed in this book that they update, or basically used a recipe from some monks. The recipe was dated 1679, so over 100 years earlier they found a recipe which I guess they went on to create this fine beer here. Tripel Karmeliet. Stass has brewed it to celebrate a great beer in the hope that it won't change despite now being owned by one of the big conglomerates. That's is it AB InBev? I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I think they're sort of trying to take over the world. So the malts are, bulk of it is Pilsner malt, then a smaller amounts of wheat, oats, flake barley, flaked oats, and flake wheats. Hops are Stass and Styrian Goldings, and I noticed in the book here they mention Styrian Goldings being the main hop used. Like I said, it's 8.5%, 22 IBUs. So yeah, let's get a nose on it. I've never had the original, and I'm a bit embarrassed to say I don't really know much about it until I sort of got the beer from Stass, and also had this is 300 beers to try before you die. This is the updated version. So you get a nose on it. Ooh, that's nice. I haven't had many triples, but it's got that distinctive sort of fruity, banana-y sort of aroma coming off the top. A real nice, it's like a ripe fruity aroma, along with like a nice sort of ripe banana as well. Well, that smells good. It's definitely a unique aroma, and I'm guessing a lot of it's down to the yeast. I'm not sure what yeast was used, but it smells absolutely fantastic. Getting sort of little whiffs of the alcohol as well. That smells brilliant. Just on smell alone, I'd give that a 10 out of 10. I'm going to dive in. Thanks again, Stass. I do appreciate you sending the beers over, and I believe that once Carl and I have another beer sort of brewed up, we should be able to send you a couple back for you to try. Not sure they'll be quite up to the standards of the 3 that you sent, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy them. Taste that alcohol coming through, but it's got a very, I was going to say it's, not sure I would say it as a medium, because it's got a lot of Pilsner. It's got sort of quite a nice clean malt profile to it, a little bit of flake barley in there, but yeah, you're getting a real nice clean malt flavour. Yeah, once again you're getting that sort of fruit, sort of describe it as like a ripe fruit flavour, and that nice sort of ripe banana as well. And there's some other flavours going on which I'm trying to have a bit of a think about. I was going to say like almost an aniseed or maybe a vanilla. Bit more close to the mark. Yeah, aniseed. It's sort of it's got a nice sort of spiciness to the flavour as well. It's a fantastic beer, Stass. I love a beer that makes you think about what flavours you're picking up, and especially one that's quite a lot different to most of the beers you try. Like I say, I don't drink a lot of triples, and this has definitely got a unique sort of taste to it from that yeast and the fruity sort of esters, but yeah, there's definitely some sort of spiciness coming through. Hides the alcohol really well. Carbonation is good. It's quite low. There's a little hiss, but not too much off the bottle. But I think that's probably in keeping with the style. You know, when you think at this high in ABV, you don't want it to be too carved up. Bitterness is 22, so it's quite moderate, but yeah, it's very, very drinkable, 8.5. It's going down an absolute treat. Yeah, there's a sort of tongue coating sort of resinous quality to the beer, and even though it doesn't look like it's got tons of body, I think it's sort of quite, I was going to say viscous. There is a tiny little bit of tartness at the back end as well. It's a nice, clean, quite dry finish as well. But that is an absolute treat. So thank you very much for that, Stass. I'm just gonna sit back, I think, once the video's done, and let it warm up. Just trying to see how the flavours develop with a bit more heat in the beer. So that's me done, guys. Cheers to you all. Thank you very, very much again, Stass. And just as a little bonus clip at the end, I'll tack on, it's not really any footage, but in the weekend we caught up with some friends at Deep Creek Brewery, and they brought along their visitors from Finland, Yoko and Sari. Hopefully I've pronounced your names correctly. So yeah, Carl and Carl's been introducing Yoko to sort of different New Zealand beers, so we took him to Deep Creek, and he tried, what did he try? The 8 Wide Hot Wide. He really enjoyed that, and I think he had the Supercharger as well. He enjoyed that. So yeah, we're sort of mainly Carl, but we've been converting him to some really nice New Zealand beers. But anyway, I just took a tiny bit of footage of Yoko and Carl and Sari at at Deep Creek. He just wanted to say hello on camera. So I'll leave you with that, guys, and until next time, drink fantastic beers like the one from Stass. There's the recipe, well not the recipe, but there's the info if you want a closer look. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Cheers, guys. Okay, we have Yoko from Finland.
Yes.
And Yoko is drinking was it a hop-wired IPA? Yep. How are you finding the Kiwi beer?
It's very good.
Yeah. How does it compare to back home?
A little different because there are so many different.
Yeah.
No, only 5, 8 different, but Kiwi is always.
You're getting used to the beer though over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you enjoying that one?
Yes, I like it.
Oh, that's good. Thanks, Yoko.
Okay,
Do you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah.
Cheers, Carl. Do you want to say a quick hello?
Hello, everyone.
Carl. Sorry.
Sorry.